So the HUD is up to date. I did some updating of the sheet off camera. I have to admit, I am more impressed than I thought I would be. But I want to show something off real quick. Is that okay? If it's not okay, that sucks. Because I'm doing it anyways. There's nothing you can do to stop me. I am unstoppable. So, let me show this off real quick. Plus 6 to gameplay, minus 26 to gameplay. It is 100% scoring better because of the remaster. I have already not given negatives, and have given a positive because of features in the remaster. See, there's Lothar. That's my boy there. I know you can't see him. Okay, so I just want you to hear something, okay? So we're going to do this. So, I want you to listen. I know you can't see it. It doesn't matter. Just listen, okay?
In preparation for a final strike on Hillsbrad, the War Chief directs you to begin construction of facilities for the Orcish Armada near the South Shore region. Zul'jin and his trolls, eager to take revenge upon the humans who imprisoned them, have agreed to aid the Horde by supplying axe throwers and destroyers to assist in defending your South Shore operation. A shipyard must be constructed in order to build our wave riders, and you will need much of the black liquid known as oil to build your fleet. Our assault on Hillsbrad cannot begin until your task is completed.
Okay, so you heard that, right? Same actor. I'm making a point here, I swear. Now, 1 second.
With Black Hand's raiding parties routed, now is the time for us to secure a lasting peace in the area around Grand Hamlet. You must seek out the Orcish outpost of Kairos that lies deep within the Swamps of Sorrow and destroy it.
You hear the difference? Ignore the music for a second. Obviously the music's better than Warcraft 2. Same actor. Same voice actor. And I use that specifically because I'm just trying to make a point here. Something I've been noticing is Warcraft 2, when we cover it, will get something that's basically flavor lore positives. I hate to zoom the camera in this much. Wait, no, I don't. I love zooming the camera this much. So I love zooming in the camera this much. Hang on a second. Hang on. It's being dumb. Give me a second. Here we go. So just to really make this point very clear, okay? Let's go through this sequentially. Let's actually zoom the camera in. We're going to look at this. In Warcraft 1, the mission briefing is, and I quote, "With Black Hand's raiding parties routed, now is the time for us to secure a lasting peace in the area around Grand Hamlet. You must seek out the Orcish outpost of Kairos that lies deep in the Swamp of Sorrows and destroy it." That's it. That's all. Now let's listen to a similar thing over in the human campaign for a moment. Having established some order in the region with a display of naval power, Admiral Proudmoore advises that the time has come to search out the secret lair of the Orcs. Scouts report that the base is located somewhere in the Zuuldair region of the Channel Islands, just southeast of Hillsbrad. Lordaeron artificers have completed the designs for a foundry, and with this new innovation you'll be able to construct transport ships that can ferry your troops across large bodies of water. These vessels shall provide great assistance in the completion of your task. Now, I know not all of you are reviewers, or indeed editors, but the difference between the dialogue, just the words on the page between those two, is night and day. Warcraft 1 has no flavor. I know, it was Bill Roper in a room, recording off the top of his head. I get that. I understand why it has no flavor, but it is bland as dishwater. There's nothing here. Warcraft 2 has flavor. Let's try something from an orcish perspective over on Warcraft 2. In preparation for the final strike of Hillsborough... Hang on, sorry. Now that the Armada is well supplied with the precious black substance your tankers have amassed, Doomhammer feels it time to make a gruesome example of Hillsbrad. With the aid of the new foundry sites that allow you to construct more advanced ships, you may build transports to deliver your forces across the channel to the cowering human settlement. All who oppose the Horde must be taught a harsh lesson. Leave no one alive. You hear it? Do you hear the difference? Even little things like word usage, specific usage of flavor words, to be a little bit more fantasy-y, a little more D&D-y, right? This is Metzen. This is exactly what I've been saying this whole time. When Metzen actually gets his fingers in something, he has issues and problems and difficulties with his writing, but he knows how to add some goddamn flavor to it. Warcraft 2's missions are memorable. Warcraft 1's are not. And that is the point I'm trying to make. I'm not sure if it's negative worthy. I'm going to jot it down right now as a negative thing. And I'll put a question mark there, and we'll circle back to that. Because this is absolutely the kind of thing that previous games like StarCraft, and future games like Warcraft 2 will get a positive for. And this game, and Command & Conquer is another one, because Command & Conquer had those wonderful live-action things, which were awesome. Yakuza Kiwami 2, Buckshot Roulette. And the PMD block, you got it. Thank you very much, Baron, as always. Yeah, they were cheesy, they were fun, they were interesting, they were memorable, they were good, they were well written. They weren't the best written things in the known history of the universe, but they were good. Ooh, neck. Well, I wouldn't know anything about that, Ben, would I? For some strange reason, I've never played the Russian hack of this game. I know, it's kind of strange. No, actually, let's just do this. I think Kane could probably get a character positive. Yeah, I could see that happening.
Your will, sire?
Okay, so how much do these cost? I need more farms, is what I need.
Yes. Yes, my lord.
My lord. My lord. My lord. My lord.
Yes, my lord.
My lord. My lord. Ugh. Sorry.
My lord. Yes, my lord.
I think this is going to be our record for audio spam negatives, by the way. No joke. Because it's not... I actually wrote this down in the document already. It's not just the fact that it's bad audio spam, like most RTS. Even StarCraft 2 has some audio spam issues. Warcraft 3 has audio spam issues.
Yes.
Warcraft 1's are pretty bad. But it's the same guy. So every unit is giving you the same thing. Imagine for just a moment. Picture your favorite Warcraft 3 unit. Just picture it in your head. You can tell me who it is. I'm going to pick Thrall for a second. It's not my favorite, but it's just the one that comes to mind. Now imagine if every single time you do anything with any unit in Warcraft 3, you hear, "Look, regard, no car. What is it you wish?" Like every single unit gave the exact same responses in the exact same voice. Just picture that in your head for a second.
Completed. Yes, my lord.
That should be enough. Hopefully. We're actually running out of resources a little bit here. Oh, wow, that one. No, Kenix Cow. I've decided that because I hate actually reviewing games, I've decided to not review Warcraft 1, even though I'm pretty much the person who put this game on the list. Jeez, I need more gold. Oh my god, I need more gold. Can I?
My liege.
Nope. Oh, by the way, sorry. Public admission of me. I talked a lot yesterday about how people need to be more willing to accept that they're wrong. I was wrong. The previous mission, you did actually have access to knights. I just was an idiot and forgot that there was a separate tab for building advanced units. For those of you, for the dozens of you who jumped onto the YouTube comments to say that, yeah, I'm past that. I figured it out. So we did actually have access to the knights in the previous unit, which is impressive. That means, as of mission 5, we had access to 2 units. And that's the funny part. Despite being wrong, my point didn't change at all. Anyways. Not the direction I was hoping for that to go in, but whatever, here we are. How much gold does this thing have? Oh, it has a bunch. How much does this one have? Also a bunch, but it's way up there. And I can't, for the record, I cannot build a new town hall, so I can't, like, extend up here. Like, why do these gold mines even exist? There's, like, no real way to harvest those. This is just bad placement. Why would you put gold mines all over the place when you cannot expand? Okay, so how much do these cost? 850 or 450? We could try to do catapults. There is a way to use catapults in a situation like this. We could say let's show off catapults. Yeah, let's do this.
Sire.
Let's do this. So let's do 2 catapults. We'll show off why I don't like using catapults. No. You'll notice that. Well, hang on. Actually, let me double check that. Either way, they cannot turn gold into it for this one. Archers.
There are enemies. My lord. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. My liege. Your
We're going to try a weird little strategy here. It's called use catapults.
Your bidding? Yes. 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 Yes, my lord. Yes. Yes, my lord. Yes. 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 Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Your bidding? Yes, yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Your will, yes. Sire.
Okay, so that's an entire enemy troop killed.
Your yes, bidding? Yes, yes.
You know, if I could continue to complain about this game for a second. The hotkey for heal is H. I know what you're thinking, but no, actually think about that for a second. First of all, you cannot rebind. But second of all, your hotkey for healing is H, which means the only way to do it is to lift your hand up off the left part of the keyboard, scooch it over, and then hit the H, right? It's not a huge movement, but it's an unnecessary movement. That's why, if you've paid attention to anything from basically StarCraft and onwards, almost all the hotkeys are designed over on the left side of the keyboard, where your hand is resting. So you can just be like, boop, 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 boop. So like heal would, for example, probably be E instead of H. So you could just tap that right there. Stuff like that.
My lord.
So that worked out extremely well. So I want to try something, because I noticed there was an autosave thing, and we still haven't figured out what that actually means. So I hit load, and I hit 2, and I hit autosave. Nothing happens. Okay. What happens if I hit 1 in autosave? What?
Yes.
Okay. I'm a little confused by that, actually. We'll have to poke at that a little bit.
Yes.
Unless someone wants to Google that for me. I'm not sure how that's working exactly.
Yes, my lord.
No.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, here comes
Yes,
a couple.
yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Yes. Yes. Yes, my lord. Yes. Yes. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. My lord. Yes. Yes. Yes, my lord. My yes. 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 Yes, my lord.
Oh, that was some rocket tag. I think the expansion will drag it into the net negative territory off the deeper end. I'm pretty sure of that, actually.
Yes,
Ooh.
yes, my lord.
Can I heal a catapult?
Yes, my lord.
Oh my god, I can cast heal on a catapult.
Your bidding?
I am vaguely amused by that. Oh, traffic jam. Traffic jam.
Your will, sire?
Yes, Ben One Eye. Warcraft 2 Vanilla. Actually, remind me when we get there to test it. I have a feeling that Warcraft 2 Vanilla will be a net positive game. I'm not sure about that. I'm not actually 100% on that, but I think it's at least possible. But that expansion is rough, and honestly kind of badly designed. Ignoring the obvious difficulty cliff, it just, there's a lot of like, if this guy dies, the entire mission fails kind of bullcrap. You know the type, right? Like the worst kinds of escort missions.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Of Warcraft 2, specifically? Orc Vanilla Warcraft 2 campaign is actually pretty solid by memory.
We are under attack.
Oh, shoot. Yep. Oh, well, there goes one of my catapults.
Yes, my lord.
Catapults also have very, very low health, which I suppose makes sense, but they're also extremely expensive.
Your will, sire? Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. My lord.
Oh, there goes my entire force. Jesus Christ. Yes, Crazy Norse. Let's try something. Interesting. So there is an autosave. Nothing anywhere indicates what's causing an autosave to happen, but there is an autosave. That's one.
My yes. Yes, my lord. Yes. 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 Yes.
I would also say the Orc campaign is more interesting narratively. I don't try to be shocked. The Horde have the better storyline.
Your bidding?
But I mean that. I do actually think it is the superior storyline. Okay, so we're going to try a different tactic. It doesn't involve essentially committing suicide.
My lord. Yes. Yes, my lord.
There. Yes, we haven't actually moved forward on the mission because, basically because of the enemy catapult, which are absolutely insane.
My lord.
And are causing me plenty of issues.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
The problem I'm running into, I'm not quite soft-locked, but I'm actually pretty close to soft-locked. Because I can just sit here and sit for a long period of time gathering gold. Or I could try to make this work, and that's kind of what I'm working on.
Your command. We are under attack.
God dang it, what? What?
Your bidding? Yes, my lord. Yes. 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 Yes, my lord. Yes. Yes, my lord. Yes. There are
My
enemies
lord, your
nearby.
bidding?
Yes.
Same exact death sound, too.
Yes. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Yes.
Or what, J. Palmer? Suddenly we
Yes,
when he
my
plays the
lord.
word.
My lord.
Yes. Yes, my lord.
Your will,
Yes.
sire.
Well, that was most of our force, but I think we knocked out the enemy catapult in that mess. So this should be a lot easier now, legitimately.
Yes.
Your bidding?
Yes, my lord.
My lord.
Yes.
So they're still grabbing that.
Your will,
Yes.
sire.
They're exactly the same, J. Palmer. Every unit except for the casters is exactly the same.
Yes, my
Oh,
lord.
Jesus Christ.
My lord.
In,
Yes, my
across
lord.
the two sides.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Yes. Yes.
My liege.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, my lord.
Command.
And I mean exactly the same.
My lord.
Yes.
Your will, sire.
My yes.
Liege.
Yes.
Listen, you can't expect the Alliance to actually try to
Yes.
ally the two units, okay? That's just silly talk.
Your command. Your bidding. Your
Yes.
bidding. Your bidding. Your bidding. My lord.
Yes.
My liege.
Yes.
My liege.
Yes, my lord.
Your bidding.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
Yes.
Did they really? God, I don't even remember that.
Your
I believe
bidding.
you. Kind of. I could make the auto spam worse if that makes you feel better. Oh my god, I have so many gold issues. This is such a weird situation to be in. I mentioned earlier that peasants are kind of problematic. Do you know a peasant costs as much as a footman in this game? And has much less health and basically no armor. I think actually literally no armor. And cannot defend itself. I get it. They were basing this off of Dune 2.
Your command.
So there's
My-
a
yes,
yes, my
logic to
lord.
that.
Yes, my lord.
I thought that was Stromguard, J. Palmer. I could be wrong, though. I don't know. It's going to be the honest answer.
Your command. Yes.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my
It's
lord.
been a while, so I'll have to take your word on that, Crazy Norse. I think Crazy Norse is losing it. Might even say he's crazy. Sorry.
My lord.
I've got, like... Hang on. I have 9 peasants dragging gold in as fast as I can, and it's not keeping up, because they're also slow. It has admittedly been a very long time since I've pushed through Warcraft 2. And I pretty much never go through that expansion.
Yes.
Like,
My lord.
I think I've
Your will,
never
your will,
replayed
sire.
the
Your
expansion.
will, sire.
Yes.
My lord.
Yes. Yes.
Your command. Your
Yes.
bidding.
Yes,
My
my lord.
liege. Your
Yes.
bidding. Your will, sire.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah, work faster, peasants. Damn it. Okay, so we're about to kill all these. Okay, so let's get got a save in.
Yes.
That's
Yes,
poke.
my lord. Your bidding, my lord. Yes. Yes, my lord.
God, catapults are so slow.
My
Yes.
liege.
I haven't either. Not the deep breath. I am pretty decent at RTS games in general.
Yes, my attack. My lord. Yes, my lord. Yes. Yes.
Well, there goes my entire force. Jesus Christ. And of course, I don't have the gold. This is why I saved before I did that.
Your bidding.
Okay, I'll wait longer. Yeah, no kidding, hero noise. Yes, this battle
Yes, my lord.
is a thing. Alright, so we're going to try something a little bit different.
Your will,
Yes.
sire. My lord.
Yes. Your bidding.
My liege.
Yes, my lord.
My liege.
Yes, my lord.
My liege.
Yes, my lord.
Your will,
Yes,
sire.
my lord.
Yes.
Yes, my lord.
My liege. My liege.
Yes, yes, my lord.
I believe it, J. Palmer. You could really rush at some
My
of these.
liege.
And we're going to get a couple more units going. Just literally 3.
Yes.
No, my lord.
Your
My lord.
command.
My lord. My lord.
Your
My
bidding.
liege. Your will, sire. My
Yes.
liege.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
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 My liege.
Yes, my lord.
Your will, sire.
Yes. Yes, my lord.
My lord.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, we've got our line set up. Let's save. Slow down a bit.
Your will,
Yes, my
sire.
lord. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Yes,
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 yes.
my lord. Yes, my lord. We are under attack.
My lord.
Yes, my lord.
Your will,
Yes.
sire. My liege.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
Okay. 1 done.
Yes, my lord.
Round 2. We just want to
Yes,
go
my
just
lord.
far enough north to aggro them.
Yes.
Because they won't auto-aggro
my
until they're in a
lord.
certain
Yes,
range, like that.
yes.
You see that?
Yes, my lord.
I'm going to back off.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Yes, my lord.
Your will, sire.
Your
Yes,
bidding.
yes.
My liege.
Yes, yes, my lord.
Right up to everything. This is going to be bad, actually. But that frickin' I hate catapults. I hate them so much.
Yes.
Die! 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 Oh my god!
Your will,
Yes,
sire.
yes.
My
You
lord.
saw that, right?
My liege. Your will, sire.
Your bidding. Yes, my lord.
Yes.
Your will, sire.
Yes.
Okay, there is a summon timer, but it's a
My
pretty
lord.
long one.
Nearby.
Just supposed to make
Yes.
sense. Oh, wow. Okay, so that's... I lost almost my entire army, but I killed their catapults. And honestly, that was probably a worthwhile trade-off.
Your
Yes,
bidding.
my lord.
Yes. Yes, my lord.
Holy crap. Okay. I hope so, J. Palmer. We've gotten pretty stonewalled in this stupid mission, because enemy catapults are
Yes, my lord.
stupid,
Yes.
as I've already been demonstrating.
Yes.
My liege.
Yes, my lord. Yes. Your command. My lord. Yes,
your
my
will,
lord.
my
Sire.
liege.
Yes, my lord. Yes,
My liege.
Go before that. You know, we're gonna stick with it. Honestly, I think I'm gonna drift away from knights. I'm not sure they're worth the expenditure. Knights are expensive as hell, and require additional buildings just to gain access to them. They're almost twice the price of an archer, for example. In fact, technically, they are twice the price of an archer. I don't have that many peasants going right now. Need more peasants.
your command.
Your will,
my
sire.
liege.
Your will, sire.
Your
yes,
bidding. My lord. Yes. Yes, my lord.
Yeah, I think...
Yes.
I hate to do Hydras only, but I think that's
Yes,
where we're at. I think we're going to do archers, catapults, and occasionally the mages. We don't have access to conjurers yet, but we'll poke at those when we get them.
Your command.
And I think
My
that's
lord.
actually the whole unit
Yes.
roster, by the way. You have a very, very, very small roster in Warcraft 1. Yeah.
My liege.
Do one more night for parity. Do I have Scotch tape?
Your command. Your command.
Yeah, we have a pamphlet of units in this game.
Sire.
My lord.
Your will,
Yes, my
sire.
lord.
Your
Yes.
bidding.
Your bidding.
Yes. Okay, yeah, good news. They still have a catapult. No! They still have a catapult.
Yes, my lord.
Damn it. Okay. That sucks.
My liege.
Yes, my lord. Yes. Yes.
Your bidding.
Yes.
My liege.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know what the cheats are for this game. I know I've used them before. I'm not trying to, like, flex here. I have never beaten Warcraft 1 without cheats.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Yes. 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 Yes.
Wow, the catapult has already aggroed. That's insane.
Yes. Yes.
Your
Yes,
will,
my
sire.
lord. Yes, my lord. Yes, my
Yes.
lord. My lord. Yes.
Look at that healing. Oh my god.
Yes. Yes, my lord. Yes. Yes, my lord. Yes.
If you notice, the knights actually did dodge a little bit just now.
Yes.
Like that. They just dodged my catapults, too.
Yes.
Your bidding.
Yes, my lord.
We are under attack.
Yes.
My liege.
Yes, my lord.
Oh my
Yes,
god.
my
Oh
lord.
yeah, back,
Yes,
back up,
my-
back,
yes,
back, back,
my
back.
lord.
Shoot.
Yes, my
Shoot.
lord. Yes.
I may have just
Yes.
lost.
Yes, my
Yes.
lord.
Your
Yes,
will,
my
sire.
lord.
Realize I lost my catapults. Yeah, my catapults are dead. Ugh. I hate this game so much. No, Elizar. No. I refuse to play as Orcs because you've asked me 3 times now, and it's the dumbest question I've gotten today. Why in God's name would I not play as the Orcs? What possible logic or reason is going on in your brain to make you think that I would not play half of the game?
Your command, my lord. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Yes. 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 Yes, my yes. 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 Yes, my lord.
That's my answer to that.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Every time you ask that question,
Yes, my lord.
they're all going to say yes 50 times.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Any questions?
My liege?
Yes, my lord.
My lord?
Yes, my lord.
I'm almost out of gold. I am almost out of gold.
Yes,
This
my
is
lord.
insane. Okay.
Your bidding?
Are they rebuilding? Can they build catapults still? Because if they can still build catapults, I'm screwed. Hi, Kenix. I'm afraid I cannot answer your question. It's not physically possible.
Your command?
No, we're doing fine on lumber. Just go start getting gold. Just get gold.
My lord?
Yes, my
Get there.
lord. Yes, my lord.
Stupid mission. This is a sign of things to come, by the way. This is the first mission. This is actually the very first mission where the enemy has a functional base. So this is our base versus their base mission, which, if you're familiar with it, is pretty much the bog standard mission design of most RTS, most old RTSs.
Yes.
So this is our first taste of the default mission of Warcraft 1, and it sucks.
Yes, my lord.
The news is, I think we just won. And the only reason we just won is because the enemy has stopped building troops. Like, you notice that, right? They've just straight up stopped building. If it wasn't for that, we'd be screwed.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah, see, that's the problem off the deep end. I got sick of those missions because they sucked. Warcraft 3 and StarCraft 2 and Supreme Commander and Age of Mythology have all proven that you can have a your base versus their base mission and have it actually be good.
Yes, my lord. Yes.
Tell you what, Elizar, just for you, when we come to Command & Conquer, where the two factions are very similar, we will not play one of the factions just for you. How's that sound?
Your command?
Yes. Yes, my lord. Yes.
Oh, wow. Oh, I didn't even know that. Do you see that? Do you see that? So that building is only like is 0% complete in being built, but it has full health. The moment you start to build it, it has full health. It has to be brought down like a full building. Wow. That is a negative. That is shocking.
My lord?
I guarantee you that's super exploitable.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
My liege? Your bidding?
Yes.
That is a good one off the deep end.
Yes.
And yeah, we did talk about it in Age of Empires 1, because Age of Empires 1 was almost entirely kill-alls or your base versus their base missions. But they sucked. So many of those missions were very, very basic. You had your one or two harasser enemy forces, whose only job was to harass you. And then you had your actual target, which had to be slow-moded through, thanks to the population cap.
My lord.
I'll tell you one thing this game has that is better than Age of Empires 1, and that is the population cap. The fact that I don't need to limit myself to, what was it, like 20 units? You know, in a game where you need an armies of 50s or higher is a huge boon. Okay, so anyway, so we beat the frickin' level.
The forces of darkness have been soundly defeated.
Oh. Screw you, Roper. Egotistical prick. Okay, so that was Northshire Abbey. Okay.
A raiding party has completely overrun the village of Sunnyglade. Our scouts report that the survivors have been taken to a hidden Orcish compound to serve as slaves. You must take a detachment of warriors and rescue the group of peasants that are imprisoned somewhere in the Orc camp. Our intelligence confirms that all of the prisoners are together and that you must destroy the enclosure to open a path for their escape. The rebuilding of Sunnyglade is also of the utmost importance, as you will need their assistance in destroying the Orcish slavers.
So we can tell the Orcs are bad guys because they're slavers. That makes perfect sense. We would never do slavery here. So, in case you missed that, this is going to be a build. They're at least trying. You know, you gotta give them some credit. At least trying. So the idea here, if I'm remembering this mission correctly, is we're going to start off without a base, and we have to go rescue the base, and then we can start doing our base versus their base mission. Because otherwise it's going to be another our base versus their base mission. Let me check the map here really quick, because I've actually got some maps here. Yep, so we're going to start up there. That's our peasants. What is with this map design? These are barely maps, honestly. And I do mean that as an insult. Okay, so let's do this. Get the chat up so I can see this. Okay, so I'm on.
Yes.
My
Yes.
lord. Your bidding? Your
Yes,
bidding?
my lord.
My lord.
Yes,
Your
yes,
will,
my lord.
sire.
Oh, nice. I can finally build walls.
My liege.
Yes, yes,
My
yes,
liege.
my lord.
My
Yes,
liege.
my lord. My
Yes,
lord.
my
And
lord.
yes, Noctis.
Your
Yes,
bidding?
my lord.
There's
Yes.
one choke point, which we're going to
Yes,
use.
my
Your
lord.
will, sire.
My
My
bridge
lord.
here.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
By the way, you probably
Yes.
haven't even noticed this.
Yes.
There's a
Yes,
delay
my
in
lord.
units
Yes,
receiving your order and accepting it.
Yes. Your
Yes,
bidding?
my lord.
Your
It's
bidding?
like it's KOTOR 1, where it's that pseudo turn-based thing. Like, you may give an action, but if you're in between turns,
Yes,
you can't
I-
actually act on it. Something like that. Sorry, Skink Warrior.
Your will,
Yes.
sire.
Yes. Yes.
I failed you.
My liege.
Your will,
Yes.
sire. Yes. Yes.
Your will,
Yes.
sire. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Yes.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
Oh, hello.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Yes.
Your will, sire.
Yes.
Liege. Yes, my lord.
Okay. Flawless victory.
Yes.
Well, yeah, crazy horse.
Yes.
Your guess is as good as mine, Jake
Yes,
Paul.
my lord. Yes, my lord. Yes,
Yes.
my lord.
Legitimately, I'm not
Yes,
trying to
my
be
lord.
facetious here. Why don't we pull up the mission briefing, word for word? Because I actually have those handy here. Let's see. So, the monks of Northshire Abbey are under siege by a band of warriors who have been convinced by enemy agents to fight against the crown. That's it. That's all the information we're given. So, if you figure it out, let me
Yes.
know.
Yes. Yes, my lord. Your bidding?
We are under attack!
Yes, my lord. Your bidding? Yes.
I mean, honestly, I don't even know who they're
Yes.
referencing.
Yes,
The only
my lord.
traders I remember
Yes.
that actually, like, stayed, that remained canon, were Alterac, and that's Warcraft 2. That's actually a plot point as recently as the second to most recent patch in WoW. That's not a joke. Literally 2 patches ago, there was a story arc where they referenced the
Yes, my
Alterac
lord.
traders.
Yes. Yes.
That is a good freaking question,
Yes, my
Skateboarder.
lord. Yes.
Yes, Evo.
Yes, my lord. Yes. Yes, my lord. Yes.
I love how decisive.
Yes.
Yes. That's a good point, Crazy Horse.
We are under attack!
Yes, my lord. Yes. Yes. Yes, my liege. Yes. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Yes. Yes, my lord. Yes. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Yes.
I mean,
Yes, my
the
lord.
demonic horde was pouring through, like, half the continent.
Yes, my lord.
And had already burned the other half, right?
Yes.
I
Yes,
don't want to, like, be
Yes.
that guy, but honestly, that was a
Yes,
pretty
yes,
bad
my
betrayal.
Yes, my lord.
It is no wonder that the Alterac nation
Yes, my
stopped
lord.
existing after that.
Yes.
And most of the survivors immediately turned to banditry, although
Sire.
that is an issue, and the story arc I just referenced is about trying to finally let go
Yes.
of, you know, that betrayal and, you know, let them actually rejoin decent society, because
Yes.
forcing the exiles out into banditry
Yes.
probably isn't helping anyone.
My lord.
I'm not joking, that's actually the story arc. I'm not just, like, trying to speechify or whatever. It's a cool story.
My lord. Yes. Yes. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Like,
Yes.
honestly, by the time WoW rolled around, which is,
Yes.
like, what, like 15, 20 years later,
Yes.
we probably should have already been willing to,
Yes, my
like,
lord.
walk away
Yes,
from that.
my
Like, okay,
lord.
yeah, that sucked, but let's move on a bit, shall we?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I'm
Yes,
a
my
little too slow. Did I pull him? I pulled him. We're good, we're good, we're good.
Yes.
This might actually be it. If I could survive.
Yes.
Oh, God. Being slow might cost me here.
Yes, my
By the way, did you catch it? We get one new unit in this mission. Do you know what that unit is? Do you
Yes,
know
my
what the
lord.
unit is?
Yes.
That's right. It's
Yes.
the wall.
Your will, sire.
Yes. My lord.
We are under attack!
Yes, yes. Yes, my lord. My yes, lord. My lord. Yes, my lord. Yes. My liege.
For that. Okay. That actually should be the entire enemy base, really.
Yes. Yes, my lord.
Like, yeah, they've got like one Necrolite defending.
Yes.
Let's just go.
Your bidding? Yes, yes, my lord. Yes. Yes, my lord. My lord. Yes, yes, my lord.
I hope you get used to the funneling the enemy into a
Yes.
corner strategy, because it's pretty much the only strategy in this game.
Your
Oh,
yes,
you
yes, my-
asshole.
Yes,
You
my lord.
asshole.
My liege.
At least Orcish units don't have a frickin' heal.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
We are under attack!
Your bidding? Yes, my lord. Yes. Yes. Yes, my lord. Your will, sire? Yes. Yes. Yes, my lord. My lord. Yes. Yes, my lord.
Pull the knights out. Get out of here.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Murder their innocent peon.
Yes.
Yes, Evo. You ready to hear it? You ready to hear the incredible voice acting?
Yes.
You ready to hear the best voice acting you've ever heard in your life?
My lord. Yes, my lord. My lord. We are under attack.
Oh, hang on. Let me get to the point where the enemy's help was. Then I'll do it.
Yes. Your bidding. Yes, my lord. Your will, sire. My lord. What? What do you want? Why do you keep touching me, my liege?
And that's it. Hope you enjoyed that.
Your will, sire.
It's even worse when you think about the fact that it's the king, Evo. The king's like, listen,
My liege.
I'm your boss.
Yes, my lord.
And the knight's like, whoop, hang on, gotta go crusading. Sorry. Don't worry, we're crusading against the orcs. They're all bad guys.
Yes.
Your
Yes,
will,
yes,
my lord.
yes, yes, my lord.
My
Yes.
liege.
Yes, my lord.
My
Yes, yes.
And they have a tower which is just a giant skull. And the king's just like, poop, 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 poop. In this game? I have to admit,
Yes.
I have a special fondness of the barracks for the humans. As for the horde side,
Yes.
honestly, I'm gonna go with the farms. These things I'm blowing up right now.
Yes, yes.
Good evening.
Yes. Yes.
Don't worry, I hear kings are a good thing.
Yes, my lord. Yes.
At least that's what they keep trying to tell me.
Yes, my lord. Yes.
Like, I just like the Maghar look. I kind of always have. Ever since Warcraft 1. I was glad when it made a comeback over in PC.
Your will, sire.
Yes.
Your bidding.
Yes, my lord. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Your bidding.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. They did some good stuff with Warlords as well, I think. That would be awesome, Luthor. Okay, real talk, I hope they add some Iron Horde aesthetic sometime, because that kind of... We talked about it when I was going through Warlords. That wrought iron and giant, crude, bolted metal plates aesthetic
Yes.
really appeals to me.
Yes, my lord.
Go ahead and make fun.
Yes, my lord.
I think it looks badass. I would love to set up some stuff like that in my house. Yeah, this is a build mission, by the way. If you haven't paid attention, I haven't built a single thing yet.
Your
Yes,
bidding.
my lord. Even these children of the underworld are no match for Azeroth steel. A new crisis has arisen that threatens to end the lives of all who would serve the king. The evil warlock Medivh has begun draining the soul of the land itself to increase his dark powers. You must take a party into his tower and destroy him before he summons enough energies to devastate all who would oppose him. Beware his mastery of the black arts, for legend speaks of his ability to command the demons of hell.
Yeah, so you caught that, right? Medivh... Yeah, Medivh's a bad guy in Warcraft 1. He's an evil warlock who's draining the world to become more powerful. No, there's no Dark Portal. There's no Sargeras. There's no Guardian of Tirisfal. This is Warcraft 1, thank you very much. He's an evil warlock. Right, this is all the secret plot of the Jailer. Fresh reminder. I need to make a Warcraft 1 version of this. They're even glaring at us, Ruthless Tim. Like, look at him. He's like, what? What I meant by that Skink Warrior is that there's no connection between Medivh and the Dark World. Or maybe there is. I'm actually not even 100% sure. Like, I'm not even 100% positive exactly how this lines up. But it is quite warm in here. How's that for a weird... I have never encountered that in my life before. It's just a map, Eva. Nobody cares about maps. Actually, now that so I wasn't sure when I was going to be moving, Luthor, which is actually one of the big things. I'm probably going to go ahead and schedule it right about a week-ish after 11.2.7, or sorry, 11.2.7.5? Whatever the next patch. No, that is 2.7. I'm right. 11.2.7. Because I want them to get a little bit of time to patch things, because I don't know if you've noticed, but their QA team has gone directly to hell ever since 11.2 dropped. And if I could just rant for just a second, it is specifically 11.2. The patch right before 11.2, which was 11.1.5 or 7, I forget which, was legit. It was solid, it was clean, it was good, it was valid, it was polished. But then 11.2 dropped, and instantly, there's just issues. Tiny things, the kind of things most people probably wouldn't even notice, to be quite honest with you. No, because of how development cycles work, this would have been well before that, Ruthless 2. But 11.2 had flaws. It didn't have polish. It had weird quest design. It had some awkward repetition of quests. It had actual, honest-to-God, spelling errors. It was strange. And then, of course, you know, Legion Remix, which I have been enjoying, has also needed patches every other day to fix all of the issues it's been having. Anyways. I don't know if it's happening because of the fact that their QA team was fired, or if it's because of the fact that they're trying to shove the game out the door as quickly as possible before the game gets shut down. Or both. But either way, it's really frustrating. Like, it's understandable, and in fairness, the core meat is still excellent. 11.2 is still a great patch. It's just... So, you're probably thinking, WoW couldn't possibly get shut down. It's making money. You don't understand how self-sabotaging Microsoft is being right now, do you? Like, the mere fact that you can say that proves to me, I don't mean this as an insult, proves to me that you do not understand how much Microsoft is actively shooting themselves in the foot on a regular basis right now. They are so destroying their ability to function as a large-scale corporation that when the AI bubble does finally burst, there's a decent chance Microsoft will collapse underneath that weight. So, yeah, no. WoW isn't safe. Nothing is safe right now. I absolutely guarantee there's no plan to shut down WoW. That's not the problem, though. What happens if Microsoft collapses? Lots of things. Well, here there's a thing called Linux. It's funny you say that, Lord Harrimont. So we know they canned one of their teams, but they've been weirdly tight-lipped about who else they fired. I think Huthor is right. I think they canned the QA team. I think that's the most likely probable reason. And we're being the QA right now. It would be bad for a while, Sub-Zero. The question is what would happen after, because that's a dice roll, right? Like, plenty of good things could happen in the collapse of Microsoft. Things could also get worse. Things could also just kind of shift to a different, like someone else kind of takes over and that just kind of becomes the new norm, right? There's options there. Who knows? Off the map. I mean, they're kind of pulling the FF14 thing, but they're trying to do it faster, I think. That's my opinion, anyways. Where's my unit design negatives? Sorry, I'm trying to find a negative I gave earlier. There it is. Google is not safe, is the simplest way I can explain that. Yeah, Microsoft as a conglomerate is just being absolutely gutted right now. Okay, so let's go kill Medivh, shall we? You've probably seen this if you've seen Return to Karazhan, which is live at the Legion Remix right now.
Yes.
They give us a bunch of guys to go after Medivh. Look at all this.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
They're drilling something.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
I know that life doesn't work this way.
Yes, my lord. Yes.
But I have this fantasy scenario in my head
lord. Yes.
of people, basically Blizzard buying themselves out. They make enough money to do it. Not Blizzard, not Activision, not King, but just Blizzard buying themselves back out from under Microsoft, and the publisher unit, the overarching unit, becoming just Blizzard. WoW makes enough money to support that. That could happen. They're not going to, because they're stupid. I'm going to say that as bluntly as I can. They absolutely could do that. I'm not saying it would be a perfect ideal, but it would literally be something. And God, it's got to be better than this nonsense, right?
My lord.
It's got to be better than this crap.
Your will,
Yes.
Okay, so hang on. So I'm going to try something really weird
my
here.
lord.
That is an interesting fallacy, Ruthless Tim. It's one I hear all the time.
Yes, my lord.
It's the too big to fail. Yeah, this is Karazhan. We're actually in Karazhan right now, by the way. It's the too big to fail fallacy.
Yes.
And it's exactly what it sounds like. It is the presumption that at a certain point a company... There it is. Nope, that's a demon.
Your
See
bidding?
over here?
Yes, my lord.
It's a
Yes.
presumption that a company can reach a size where failure becomes impossible.
Yes, my lord.
There he is. Oh, I'm in the wrong spot.
Your will, yes, my lord.
There's Medivh. Check out his portrait in the upper left. Look at that.
Your will, sire?
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
Yes.
My lord.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
And done. Medivh is dead. Now we still have to kill all his minions. I don't think Lothar's in this level, though.
Yes.
Okay, so now that we've killed Medivh, yeah, we don't have to deal with constant demons. That's exactly why I did that.
My lord.
Yes.
You can tell
Yes.
I've played this level before, because I actually remember this level.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
It's one of the only stages I remember from the human campaign.
My lord.
Yes, my lord.
Karazhan level. They don't even call it Karazhan. It's like Medivh's Tower, I think is the name of this place in Warcraft 1.
Your will, sire?
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Yes, my
Your
lord.
bidding?
Yes, my lord. My lord. Yes. Yes.
I could have, but I was all tabbed at the time looking at chat. Oh, absolutely, Ruthless Tim. No, that kind of a collapse, if it happens, which is still a question mark, is going to be a very slow, arduous slog. Is Amazon safe? Oh, right, I forgot to finish answering your question subject, because you asked, like, right as I was chopping off, and, like, dinner was waiting for me, and my family was waiting for me. So you asked, would an LLM be acceptable if we magically made it completely ethical? So, in my opinion, no. But I want to kind of give some reasoning for why. The first and most obvious reason is because of lack of literacy. LLMs don't teach you anything. In fact, they actively, and this is proven, this isn't just presumption, LLMs actively reduce your ability to comprehend. And I could be the weirdo here, but I value comprehension. I think we as a species should have comprehension in how things work and why things work. We don't have to understand the specifics of why subatomic molecules bounce off of each other in such a way to blah, 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 blah. But, like, there's a gradient, right? We need to understand at least a little bit of why when we do this, it does that. We push button, thing happens. LLM reduces that. LLMs pull away from the ability to understand what the hell is going on because they just kind of do all of that for you. Oh my god, that guy hurts! Oh my god! Hi. Yeah, LLMs can also permanently destroy. Like, again, people have been doing studies on this. LLMs can cause tremendous damage to your ability to comprehend. So even if it was fully 100% ethically sourced, it's still going to be deleterious. It's still going to be doing something that is not going to be helping you as an individual out, or us as a species out. The second thing is, I don't really see a lot of value in it existing overall, especially because of the things that it's used for. And let me be clear. We're talking about, like, publicly available LLMs, because one of the biggest problems with LLMs is they are so ludicrously available. They are so... Oh, slimes. They are so accessible. Oh my god, this actually might be bad. Get in there. Yes, I know we're under attack, thank you. Get some heals on. The barrier to entry is ludicrously low, to the point where, like, anybody can accomplish a ridiculous amount of things, which also leads to a fairly large amount of problems, which have already happened. Lawyers trying to use LLMs in order to push court documents, teachers using LLMs to generate lectures and lessons, students using LLMs to answer questions in school, reporters using LLMs to generate their news stories. That's actually a really bad one right now. That's actually probably the actual, like, objectively worst use of LLMs I've seen currently that's already actively in action, is that you go to a lot of bigger news sites, a lot of those articles are just generated. It's not even super obvious all the time, but if you look at it, you start to notice some of the patterns of the word choice and stuff, and it's just like, ooh, got it. Not great. Stuff like that, right? And you see why I look at this whole thing, and it's like, well, even if somehow, again, magically, we decide to Q-snap it and make it so that everyone is properly compensated for the data that's being scraped, for the information that's being used to train them, you see how there's still problems with it, and why I'm fairly ardently anti-LLM. Why I think it is a bad invention for human society. There are good uses for LLMs, just like there's good uses for dynamite, but that's not really what my worry is it? Oh, they're drilling. That's what they're doing. I don't know what they're drilling, but good lord. Sorry about the noise. Oh, I'm not even getting into, like, fake news stuff. Actual fake news. So, total honesty, I am already a victim of this. There's already someone who's actually put out a fake video of me saying things I would never say about how, like, women are the problem and men need to just separate themselves from them and blah, blah, blah. All sorts of really kind of horrible stuff. So that's already something I've already experienced. Past tense. So... I'm sorry. Yeah. No, I was not happy about that. There's not a lot you can do about that either, which is another problem. So Sub-Zero says it's the same effect as search engines. Yes, but let me put this into different terminology. While it is the same effect as search engines, I don't think it's the same impact as search engines. Because while you can Google something, what you could do with Googling something involves engaging your brain at least a little bit and trying to comprehend something. Because yeah, a search engine points to a source. The source is the source of your solution. The LLM scrapes and gives you a solution directly, which may or may not actually be accurate. I'm not even getting into accuracy, by the way, because everyone in the world knows that LLMs are hilariously inaccurate and actively getting worse. And by all accounts, will continue to get worse as they continue to self-cannibalize and just get worse and worse and worse. That's going to happen. There's no avoiding it at this point. So it's several steps removed from it. It's more accessible, and it's even worse in terms of exactly how much impact it has. I don't have a good analogy here, right? Search engines allow you to do X. LLMs allow you to do X times 5. Magnification is a real thing, technologically speaking. You know, telegraph wires allowed people to contact across the world, just like, you know, AOL Instant Messenger allows you to. But the impact of both is different because of the severity of the use of the technology. Does that make sense? Now, I'm not trying to convince you, and you will never convince me. I have put a lot of thought and effort into this, as you might imagine. I'm just trying to explain my point, because you did ask a valid question, and I didn't give you a proper answer to that. Yeah, the speed and rate at which LLMs are slopping right now is honestly really terrifying. It is scary as hell. I mentioned fake news. There have already been reports and incidents of people who have been, who have received fake news, who have heard a trusted news source saying something which they weren't actually saying. It was just a LLM-generated thing, scraping their voice and scraping their face and saying, "Oh yeah, no, you should totally do such and such." It is not great. I'm not going to get into the fact that I know people personally who I am biologically related to who have already fallen into the pit of believing everything an LLM tells them. Yeah, I'm not even getting into the porn thing. Let's not even get into the porn thing for a second. I talked about how I was fairly sex positive yesterday, and I stand by that. And I talked about how I'm actually fairly pro-safe, sane, consensual sex work, which I am. That's not what this is. That's not even in the same zip code as what this is. I know someone personally who relatively recently admitted that they were using LLMs as a way to have someone to talk to. And that alarmed me so fundamentally and deeply that me and several other people immediately reached out to them and said, "Please, for the love of God, talk to a real person instead." And that took work to convince them of that. We did. And it worked out. But, oh my God, how many people out there, that terrifies me, how many people out there do not have someone who cares about them enough to bother with the persistent influence to try and get them to talk to a real freaking human being? If you want to talk about echo chambers, there is nothing more echo chambery than an LLM. Nothing. It is by definition. Look at this route. Why would you do this with the pathfinding in this level? Look at this. Yeah, LLM therapist is something that I had to inform people about more than once in my life. Sorry, getting way off the weeds. I apologize. That has been a thing. Actually, it's kind of starting to come back down on being a thing, because legislation, mostly in Europe, thanks for that, Europe, are starting to, pull down a little bit and actually start adding legislation to tell LLM companies to freaking quit it. And get some honest-to-God legislation on that. Meanwhile, the United States is trying to do everything in its power in order to throw the door open and refuse legislation on anything LLM related. That's a real thing that's really happened already. God, these fire elementals are awful. My God. No, LLMs, the thing that I'm trying to convey most of all is that it's hard to overestimate the possible impact of LLMs considering the current impact of LLMs. We're already there, right? We're already at a point where they have caused a tremendous amount of damage at multiple levels. Like, I just listed several. There's school, right? There's personal relationships. There's individuals. There's people who are seeking help. There's the legal system. Obviously, companies, right? The sheer quantity of people getting thrown out the door and fired because of this is insane. Like, in the tens, if not hundreds of thousand range of jobs are being outsourced to LLMs, and have been. There are companies that out there that actually use that as a selling point, that they use LLMs as their chat support, as their what do you call it? Their QA teams and stuff like that. The problem right now, and you're probably thinking, hang on, Lore, if all of this is true, because I can just hear Lord Harriman saying this, if all of this is true, why are people so in favor of it? Because they're getting paid. You have to understand, this is the nature of a bubble. The amount of money being shoveled into this is so huge that people on every level, like actual rich people, and then millionaires, and then corporate executives, and shareholders, and stock market people, and investment firms, and all that, every single person is seeing dollar signs everywhere. And so they see this colossal flood of money, and they're just trying to throw out a net and catch some of the gold as it flies by, right? This is a terrible metaphor. Just work with me, please. But the problem is, yeah, all of this money is vaporware, first of all. Like, it like 90% of it, I think is the current number, is fake money. It's invented wealth. And the other problem is that when this bursts, all of that is going to invert. And it's also being made worse by every single person who tries to pull it in, who tries to push it. Sorry. Anyways. It's gambling. It is straight up gambling. Okay, so here's our demon. I notice his time. Oh my god! Oh my god, did you see how quickly he murdered that guy? Oh my god, back off, back off, back off, back off, back off. Back off. Jesus Christ. Attack. Just attack him. Just attack him. Oh my god. Okay, we got him. Wow, that guy hurt. But yeah, Nvidia is spending money to encourage people to buy their chips, which is then effectively creating this kind of perception of growth.
Yes.
So I have heard about that Sub-Zero, and that's the other thing that not a lot of people are reporting on, I've noticed, is that all this fake money that's been throwing around, LLMs are currently losing money.
Yes.
They're losing money hand over fist, actually.
Yes, my lord. Yes. Yes.
So, Bregman earlier mentioned the idea of playing craps with your mortgage. This is a little bit more like playing craps and losing with your mortgage, and then your good buddy Nvidia walks up and hands you a $5 and says, "Here, keep playing on me." Yeah, LLMs do not make money. That's kind of the problem, if you could put it in such terminology. Why did I not kill? Oh, I know what it is. Oh, that's frustrating.
Yes.
Okay, whatever. Yeah, there's... And I'm not even getting into the more environmental stuff. Everybody knows... Everyone present knows about the sheer quantity of electricity, of coal, literally, physical resources used to power plants, of the strain it's putting on multiple power grids, on the sheer amount of water it's boiling, for the ridiculous heat generation that's being generated by a lot of these data centers that are being built up just in order to power more and more AI churn tanks.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah. Right now, in Georgia, right now, there's a bill that's going into vote this coming Tuesday, whenever election day is, about how they want to raise the electric prices across the board in order to pay for AI data centers that have been set up in the Georgia area. Yeah, remember when NFTs were a joke? Because they were. NFTs were a joke. We could all laugh about it. It's like, idiots are losing millions on monkeys. That's great. This isn't that. This isn't funny.
Yes, my lord. Yes.
And yeah, exactly, Ruthless Tim. No, it will be. It is on the ballot, from what I understand, Lord.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
I'm not even going to get into electronic waste. There's a fairly large amount of electronic waste being generated by all this, too.
Yes, my lord.
For those who don't know what that means, that's literally the physical hardware that's been used up. Because this kind of stuff burns through hardware. It burns through RAM, it burns through hard drives, it burns through GPUs, and fans, and all that stuff. And all that stuff just gets thrown away.
Yes.
Just put into a giant pile.
Yes.
Because you can't really do much with electronic waste.
Yes, my lord.
It's not super recyclable, it's not super reusable.
Yes.
And it's mostly plastic and polymer.
Yes.
So, like, you could strip the metal out of a circuit chip. It's not really... Oh, hey, we did it. Woo! It's not really worth it to do it.
Cheers of victory come from the troops as the last Orcish corpse crumples to the ground.
We didn't fight any orcs again. That's the second time we haven't found any orcs. Come on, game.
The time has come to take the battle into Blackhand's own domain. King Lane has ordered a full assault upon the Orcs, demanding that this plague that spreads across the kingdom be eradicated. To the east of the borderlands lies the Black Morass, where the Orcish hordes make their encampments. You are to lead an army into this foul region and destroy every trace of their dark presence.
Yeah, that too, Game Geek. That's actually a valid point. Depends on the location, but yeah. I'm not going to give a negative for the removal of the map, but I'm really sad. Sorry, if Microsoft goes under, do I think the gaming division could jump ship? No. I'll tell you exactly, and I mean this, I'll tell you exactly what'll happen if Microsoft does go under. And I suddenly can't think of their names. Oh my god. THQ. There we go. Sorry. For those of you who don't really know, I guarantee you, with near total certainty, that literally everyone in chat right now, and everyone watching this on YouTube, was affected by the implosion of THQ. It was... THQ had so much influence at so many levels and so many studios across so much of gaming, that I guarantee you, all of you felt the implosion of THQ. So THQ was one of the first really big gaming companies. Yes, they were, Jay Palmer, along with thousands of others. And that's the thing. It's hard to summarize because they were colossal. THQ had their hands in almost every single pie out there. And then mismanagement, and then issues, and then finances, and then bloat, and then implosion, and then... we've kind of felt the influence of that ever since, right? Like, it continues to be something that still reverberates. If you're familiar with Embracer Group, they're THQ 2.0. Same concept. Same exact concept. And yes, Microsoft has been... shouldn't say that. Microsoft Gaming doesn't want to pull out of the Xbox. But Microsoft, the umbrella company, and several of the other divisions have absolutely expressed interest in pulling out of Xbox for years at this point. And there's been a lot of internal... You gotta understand, Microsoft is not a monolith. That's something I keep pushing, because I want people to understand that. Microsoft is not a monolith, and the fact that they're fighting themselves is part of the problem. And part of the reason why so much of this is just kind of going... Anyways. 1 second. I need to finish my notes at the level we just did. Was there a super unit in Dune 2? Does anyone remember? I don't actually remember. And I've never played all the way through the game. You actually could summon a worm? Wow. I guess that makes sense. What's the death missile? Sorry, I did not look. Hang on, I'm behind on like 3 questions. No, I'm not actually going to give that a negative, J. Paul. Never mind, I changed my mind. Negative ahoy. Okay, so hang on. So, Mr. Red asked a question. I saw that. Liquid Death. I actually have. I didn't care for it. The eldest liked it. His brother-in-law liked it a lot. He ended up drinking all that. So, Mr. Red says, how much of the Warcraft movie is canon compared to Warcraft 1? So, what you're actually asking, of course, is how accurate is the Warcraft movie? And it is much more accurate, even though it is very definitively an alternate universe. The Warcraft movie is not trying to be canon with the Warcraft setting at all. But it is way more canon than this nonsense. Let's see. Now, the other question was something from Czar. If the bill passes, the big tech companies win double for guys, and simple people pay the electric bill and LMs that people use. Yes, that is correct, Czar. That's what's on the bill. Now, that's being voted in. We'll see if it passes. I'm actually following that particular election because that in California, because both of them are ones that are like... Let's see. Now, Loke mentioned something. I don't see Loke's statement. I don't see it. I don't see it, Loke. I think you're lying to me. Why would you lie to me, Luke? Are they selling the bill to the public? So I could pull up the actual... Maybe I could pull up the actual language right now. Hang on a second. Hang on. Give me a moment. You have to be a registered voter to see the sample ballot, so I could actually look at it for everybody. So I can't do that. Here we go. Local measures. That should be it. Maybe. Hello? There we go. Nope, that's not it. I mean, you know the answer, Lord Harriman. It's clever wording, right? I'm not seeing it. Oh, here it is. Here we go. Okay. Oh my god, this is like 7 paragraphs. Holy crap. Okay. So, okay. Give me a second to read all this. So, the way this works is there's something called the Georgia Public Service Commission. I knew about this. They're the ones who decide certain things. So energy is obviously a utility, and the rules for utilities here in the States are different from everything else, right? There's laws and legalization that limits what you can do with a utility, right? For obvious reasons. People need to have things like electricity and water. So there's a commission whose whole job it is to just kind of keep track of that. There are 2 seats that are up for vote right now. Now, here's the thing. 2 of the people running for those seats, no bonus points for guessing which particular party they're registered under, are currently running as a party seat. And they're trying to run under the purview of trying to increase the financial power and blah, 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 blah. And just generally, they're running as vote for me because I am this color. They're Republicans. Because I'm this color, and vote for me because I'm going to push this. And they're going to do things like, let's see here. I'm looking for direct quotes here. Want to champion renewable energy. Sure. Blah, 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 blah. Increase the reliability of Georgia's power grid. It looks like that's actually it on this page. I'm sure they've done other things. I've seen the adverts everywhere. Because my friend keeps sending them to me. But anyways, so you get the idea, right? The actual thing is to specifically vote for the people who go on the commission, who are then going to decide how that works. Now you're probably thinking, why do you keep bringing up the party thing? So these kind of commissions, by design, are supposed to be apolitical. I know that's kind of a fiction, but at the same time, even in reality land, quite a few governmental jobs are actually fully apolitical, right? You don't run to be the Republican or the Democratic or the Tory or the Labor or whatever member of this thing. You're running to be elected for this job, and your job is to do that job. The idea is obvious. Some jobs are apolitical. Some jobs do not have to do with political identity. Yeah, so what's being pushed right now is several people are running for a specific team, and they're saying, vote for me, we're part of that team, and they have already stated fairly clearly that they're going to be in favor of the current administration's push towards increasing the sway of things towards LLMs getting the extra generation of electricity. And the only way to make that happen under the rules of utilities is for the prices to go up across the board, which means increased electric bills for everyone in the state, obviously. Next year, that's going to happen in a lot of other places. Georgia's just the first. That's why it's on my radar, is it's the first one running into this. No, I don't agree with that at all, Loke. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I cannot give a negative to every RTS game ever made that isn't StarCraft 2. Like that. Now, hang on. Before I commit to that sentence, let me look something up really quick. Because I do actually have something to add to that. Let me hit continue. We can at least change the music. Sorry, off the deeper end. I didn't mean to. It's just we were talking about elements. Unfortunately, that's turned into a political issue. You know what irritates me, like, more than most things do? It's not a real issue. It's just an irritating thing. When something clearly non-political is turned into a political thing. Yeah, I'll use something that's safe. Something that no one here was alive during. Spanish flu. Spanish flu had absolutely no business being a political line thing. But people were using it to attack other parties when it was happening here in the States. For no good reason. Or daylight savings time should not be a political issue. There's no reason for that to be a political issue. Not everything needs to be a sword to wield at the enemy, even if I agree with the concept of the other party being the enemy, which, as I've pointed out a few times, I don't. So I'm looking something up really quick. Give me a second, please. That's true. The mere fact, I only call it Spanish flu, as hilariously inaccurate as that is, because that's the only way you'll know what I'm talking about. I say, Spain had nothing to do with that. The Great Influenza Epidemic is actually the more proper term. No, I see it, Luke. I see it. So I still disagree, though. I can't give a negative... Let me talk this out here. Let's pause this. Yeah, let's switch music. Let's get some variety going on here. I can't give a negative for RTS as having limited selection size unless I think it's actually a negative. I know that sounds redundant, but you know what I mean, right? It's not an automatic negative. I'm not going to give it automatically. I'm not going to give it to StarCraft 2, for obvious reasons, even though that game does actually have a unit cap. I'm not going to give it to Age of Empires 1. I'm not going to give it to Warhammer. I'm not going to give it to Command & Conquer, which has its own things. I'm not going to give it to Total Annihilation, because it doesn't impede the gameplay in those cases. Now, I actually can think of a couple of specific games where it does impede the quality of the game because of the nature of everything else around it, right? If you can only select 9 units at a time and you have an army of 50, that's just irritating, right? Actually, now I got to look at something else. So, in other words, what I'm trying to say is being able to only select 12 units at a time so far hasn't been... Oh my... Look at the mission objective. Hasn't been a negative so far in this exact version because they upped it to 12. Now, if it was still 4... Yeah, absolutely. Jesus Christ. Because 4 was terrible.
The Orcs are approaching.
4 was terrible.
We are under attack.
Hang on, I'm double checking something here. I probably shouldn't. But just to reach out to here, though. Nope, I was right. I actually did give that negative, the exact negative you're talking about, to StarCraft 1. That's what I thought. Because, see, here's the thing. In StarCraft 1, you can only select 12 units, I want to say? And you might think, well, but the problem is StarCraft 1 encourages you to have very large forces. Unless you have a squad of battle cruisers or carriers, you have more than 12 units, or whatever the number is. And yeah, Zerglings, right? You functionally cannot use Zerglings correctly in StarCraft 1. It's not actually possible without insane micro and 6 control groups, right? So yeah, I gave that negative StarCraft 1 because I think it deserves it in StarCraft 1. But so far, we are only about on mission 9 now.
There are enemies nearby.
I don't think this one deserves it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to restart the game.
The time has come.
Shut up. Okay. Okay.
Yes, my liege, my liege.
What a terrible initial loadout. Look at this. Look at this.
Your bidding.
2 archers, 3 knights, and a footman. Who the
Your
hell?
will, sire. Yes, my lord. Yes.
I already did a lose earlier.
Yes, your will.
There's. Did you know there is an autosave?
Yes, my lord. Your bidding. My lord. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Your will, sire. Yes, my lord.
Like I said, look, I have a hard time giving a negative for something that doesn't make the gameplay worse,
Yes, my lord.
in my opinion.
My liege. Yes, your bidding. My lord.
That's really all that boils down to.
Your will, sire. Yes, my liege. Yes, my lord.
We have walls again. I think that might be our only new thing here. I don't understand the questions, Zara. I'm sorry. I'm too stupid. Pretend I have no brain. Nothing. There's nothing in there. Have I given the formations a negative yet? I need to give that.
Your command.
It's not. It's ironically the formations problem is not as bad.
My lord. Yes.
As it was in Age of Empires 1, which is really sad, but it's true.
Your will, sire. My liege.
Do I keep a live document per game? Absolutely not. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that would be awful. Do you have any idea how hard that would be to keep track of? Do you have any idea how bloated that would become in like a month? So, you might not know this, Czar. I have this alien device I actually found in Roswell on a downed UFO. It's called a website. And on the website, I have copies of all of the review documents. Like, it is word for word. It's copy-paste. Obviously, the colors aren't there. But if you were to pull up, say, I don't know. Here, let me just show you. Let me show you. Why not? Why not? Nobody wants me to actually play this game. So we'll just take another distraction. Why not? So, we'll pull up Prince of Persia with the game we just played, right? So there's like a thing. I type this up uniquely every game just to be like, here's the stuff. Here's like a logo. Here's some of the basic stats, like the type of run it is, story score, gameplay score, golden number. Did we use cheats and what type? How many days, how many hours, and what date? And then we've got all this stuff. The categories in bold, the actual negative or positives there, and we have story positives, story negatives, gameplay positives, and gameplay negatives, as you can see down here, of which there were several. And all of this is dumped over into the website. I actually have multiple programs to convert the Google document into something that the website can read, so it's nice and orderly, and you can see like negative number 6. And so someone could reference this later and be like, what about negative number 8? You know, and stuff like that. And of course, the bolding to make it a little more clear and some text. I do all kinds of, there's actually a lot of stuff I did to make this more parsable and readable and generally as understandable as possible. So what you're telling me is I failed miserably, Czar, and for that I do apologize. Moving on. All right, so. Ooh.
My lord.
But if you're asking, do I have another copy of that somewhere? The answer is actually yes. I have one document.
Your command. Yes.
Which is exactly what it sounds like. It's a backup document which maintains the actual Google sheets of every review I've done since I started making that document. I don't know when that was. I don't know the first one on it. It would take a while to look. Please don't ask me. I know you don't want me to play this game, but at some point I probably should actually get through this stupid game so we can get on with it, right?
Your command, my liege.
Yes. Well, hang on, Kennex Cow. I'm sorry, I need to ask you a secret test of your character, okay? Did you give out full candy bars, Kennex Cow? Thank you, Mr. Red. I do spend and have spent, and will probably continue to spend a lot of work on it. Right now I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on with my RSS feeds.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, that's being a problem right now.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Your will, yes, sire? My lord. My lord. Yes.
I don't know what a nose is in context. Let's go.
Yes.
But holy crap. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, it's because I don't have a lumber mill. Okay. I can fix that.
Yes. Yes, my lord.
Aw, that sucks, Ross. I'm actually sorry. So, sorry, if I could explain that briefly. I'm obviously kidding.
Yes.
But at the same time, I've noticed that there's two types of people who give out trick-or-treat stuff, right?
Yes.
There's people who give out those tiny little crappy trick-or-treats. Sorry, there's actually 3. There's people who give out stuff that isn't candy.
Your will, yes. Sire, my liege.
That can vary in quality.
My liege.
Yes. Usually sucks. Then there's people who give out those tiny little crap candies. Then there's people who give out full candies, like real, actual candy bars. Those last people are awesome.
Work
and
complete.
Weirdly rare.
My lord.
Okay, so let's get...
Yes.
Listen, if you're not willing to give me full candy bars, then you aren't worth my time. I'm kind of serious. Just a little bit.
Yes.
Whenever I am actually in charge of getting candy for kids, you know exactly what type of candy I get for those kids because I've already given it away. Oh yeah, by the way, Excel can be ported to other more open-sourced spreadsheets. Just FYI. By the way, DaVinci can oh my god.
Yes, sire.
Oh my god, I'm dead. I think I just lost the mission.
Yes.
Okay, so we're just gonna restart, because we really did just lose the mission. Jesus Christ. Okay. Wow, okay. I gotta build faster. Alright, this is not the last mission. This is mission, what mission is this? 9, I think? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, this is mission 9 of 10, 11, 12. 9 of 12 is where we're at. I'm starting to see why I've never beaten this game without cheating.
The time has come to take...
So, I think this is something that also deserves mention as negative territory. This is... We've actually talked about this before in strategy games. This is one of those games where you can lose before you realize it and then waste the time on it, if that makes sense. I have not cheated yet, no. In other words, like, if you fall sufficiently behind, you won't know it until a certain point after you've already fallen behind, right? You know the type. You've probably encountered that in strategy games before. Okay,
My
so-
lord. My liege.
Yes, my lord.
Your will,
Yes.
sire.
Yes.
Your bidding.
Yes.
Your will, sire.
My lord. Yes.
My
Yes,
liege.
yes, my lord.
Your
Yes,
bidding.
my lord.
My liege.
Yes.
Your bidding.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah, city
Yes.
builders, that can happen too. And a lot of scenarios-y stuff. Yeah, Frostpunk
Yes.
is a great example.
Yes.
It's very possible to lose Frostpunk
Yes.
well before you realize
Yes.
you've lost Frostpunk.
My
Yes.
lord.
Yes, my
And if you remember, that was an issue in Age of
Yes,
Empires
my
1 as
lord.
well. You could reach a point where you just mathematically
Yes,
can no
my
longer
lord.
keep up.
Yes, my lord. Yes. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Yes,
I
my
know
lord.
Napoleon was a
Yes,
genius and
my
all, but
lord.
not every RTS map
Yes.
has to be a constant race
Yes,
to
my
keep
lord.
up, okay?
Yes. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Okay, so that does
Yes.
connect. Ugh, that sucks. I was hoping
Yes,
that would be
my
something I could
lord.
wall off.
Your will,
Yes.
sire.
Yes, my lord.
Your will, sire.
Yes. Yes,
That's
my
also
lord.
a problem, Crazy Horse.
Yes, my lord.
Something I've shown off in several
Yes.
homeworld games is that homeworld games tend to
Yes, my
punish you
lord.
for
Yes,
exploring
my lord.
early. Because
Yes, my
exploring triggers events, and events are stuff they expect you to be ready for, and if you're not, sucks to be you.
Your bidding.
command,
Yes, my lord.
my lord.
Yes, my lord.
Now, those events will trigger eventually thanks to
Yes,
time,
my lord. Yes.
but if you just wait, you will at least have some time to cope and compensate and get ready for whatever's
Yes.
about to happen. As opposed to,
Yes.
you know, oh, hey, I wonder what's over here. Blah, you're dead.
My liege.
Yes. Yes.
You know, there's another
Yes,
gold
my
card.
lord.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go ahead
Yes.
and start going for the
Yes.
second gold. I want a huge economy for this. I want to just
Your
Yes,
bidding, my
tons
lord.
of forces going. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Why, Sub-Zero? Why? Oh my god. Okay, boxes of candy makes a little bit more sense
Yes, my
than
lord.
noses
Yes, my
of
lord.
candy.
Your command.
Yeah, Fire Emblem
Yes,
is
my
another
lord.
example
Yes.
of that. Actually, no, go ahead and do
Yes.
this. No,
Yes, my lord.
let's actually do this. Nope, I did it wrong. Well, whatever. We'll do this instead. We'll do that for now.
My lord.
Yes,
Yes.
my lord. Yes, my lord.
I need to build up too, so I'll build like right here.
Under attack.
Oh my god,
My
really?
Yes, my lord.
God, I hate enemy catapults so much. I just lost the mission. I just lost the mission. I cannot freaking believe this. So enemy catapults are bullcrap, by the way, because they have greater vision than you can.
Your will,
Yes, my
sire.
lord.
They literally have cheating vision. They
Yes.
can see farther than catapults are supposed to be able to see. and they can shoot farther than you can see them. So unless you have already mapped out the map, you literally can reach a point where you cannot see them coming, and then they start killing you. Okay, so hang on. I might be able to salvage this. I'm gonna try, but I think I just lost the mission again.
Yes, my lord.
We'll see if I can get him up there. I have to time this. Okay, so we just attack. Go, 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 go.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Okay, we're actually okay.
Work completed.
But here comes the next wave of enemy troops.
Your bidding?
Oh my god.
Yes, my lord. Your bidding? Yes, my lord.
All I can build is footmen. And footmen are expensive, and I don't want to waste resources on them.
Yes, my lord. The orcs are approaching. Your bidding? Yes, my lord. We are under attack. Work completed. Your bidding? Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Yes. Yes. Your will, sire? Yes, my lord.
They have a third wave coming. Okay. Okay.
The time has come. Your will, yes, sire? My lord.
I have not,
Yes,
Uthor?
my lord.
I'm not sure I want to,
My lord. Your will, sire? Yes.
but I have not. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
I actually do have an idea here.
Yes.
There are no defense towers. I can out-repair the damage, but the problem is I can't outbuild their build capacity. See, the thing is, and this is something we saw in Age of Empires 2, in the exact same manner,
Yes.
is they have the ability to
Lord.
build instantly. Obviously, I guess, of course they do. But they also have the ability to...
Yes, my lord.
They start off with a base which already has production units, and they don't care
Yes,
about
my
resources, which means
Yes.
the second the
Yes,
map
my
starts,
lord.
and I mean the actual second the map starts,
Yes, my lord.
they... Really? Damn it, fine.
Your bidding?
They are already producing
Yes.
units. So you need to outpace
My lord.
that.
Yes, my lord.
And in some maps,
Yes.
that's a whole thing, is just trying to outrace the enemy and nothing else.
My liege? Yes.
And we know where they're coming from. It's across this
Yes,
bridge.
my lord. Yes, my lord.
Thank you for making my point for me, game.
My lord. We are under attack. Your will.
Yes. Uthor, I am
Yes,
familiar with
my
that.
lord. Yes.
Let's get a
my
little bit of vision on the other
Yes,
side of the
my
bridge
lord.
so we can at least see them
Yes,
coming. Get a
my
little bit
lord.
of warning on that.
Yes. Yes.
All right,
Yes.
let's get out of here.
Yes.
I am
Yes,
turbo
my lord.
dry on
Yes,
gold.
my
I need
lord.
gold.
Yes.
I need
Yes.
gold. I need lots of gold. I need everything. I need actually
yes.
everything.
My liege. Yes. Yes. Yes.
I need gold. I need
Your
so much
command. Your will,
Yes.
sire. Yes, my lord. My liege.
Yes.
Your
Yes,
bidding.
my lord.
My
Yes,
liege.
my
Your
lord. Yes.
bidding. My lord.
Yes,
gold. Oh
yes.
my god, they're still harassing me. Yeah, there's no flavor at all to this game. It's kind of wild.
My
Yes,
liege.
my lord.
I mean, again, to go back to Warcraft 2, not Warcraft 2, sorry,
Your
Command &
yes,
Conquer.
my lord.
Yes.
Anybody who's played Command & Conquer 1 will tell you there's tons of flavor in that game, right?
Your will,
Yes.
sire.
Like, there's nothing generico
Yes, my lord.
Command & Conquer. Just ask Joseph Kukin.
Yes,
I'm
my
gonna pull one
lord.
of you
Yes.
onto lumber. Warwind. That sounds familiar. Let me Google that really quick. Let's see. 1996, huh? Well, that would have been about when I was playing these. Let me get a picture of it. I don't think I've actually played that. Yeah, Red Alert 2 has amazing flavor. Red Alert 1 is just just shockingly dark game. Like, Red Alert 1 is almost disturbing.
Your
Yes,
will,
my
sire.
lord.
Work completed, my lord. My lord. Yes.
Yeah, no, I've actually I know historians, including me, really. I'm not a historian, but you know, I do know people who are actually historians who specifically praise Red Alert 1 for one of the most accurate portrayals of Stalin in fiction.
Your command.
Work
At least at that point in
Yes,
time.
sire.
Which I just find wild to think about.
Your will, sire.
Yes.
Your will, sire.
Yes,
My
yes,
lord.
my lord. Yes.
So no catapults. We're doing good so far.
We are under attack.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, we all kind of figured
Yes,
that.
my lord.
Jay Palmer. I'll look at the
Yes,
map
my
in a minute.
lord.
Sorry, I am a little distracted right now because holy crap.
Your
will,
command,
sire.
my lord. Yes. Yes.
Hmm. That's horrifying, Uthor.
Your command.
Law, though. And yes, in
Yes.
StarCraft 1, you can out-economy the enemy.
Yes.
You're not really intended to,
Your will,
but you
sire.
can.
Yes.
My lord.
Oh, the Soviet... Yeah, I actually barely remember the Allied campaign in Red Alert 1. Again, I always played the bad guys. But holy crap, the Soviet campaign. I have that burned into my brain.
Work complete. Yes.
That and Nadia's excellent tea.
Yes.
Actually, no.
My lord. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Yes. Yes. Yes, my lord.
Yeah, Zerging was a thing well before StarCraft ever existed. They used to call it tank rushing, for example. But it was renamed Zerging in honor of the Zerglings. I know it's shocking that you would consider the Soviet Union to be the bad guys in a work
Your
of fiction.
command,
But
my
it is
lord, my
actually
lord.
true, believe it or not.
Yes.
I'm just scared. Nobody's attacked me, and they should have.
Yes.
I hope not, off the deeper end. But let's be honest, if there are, I either haven't heard of them,
Yes,
or
my lord.
what exactly they've been up to hasn't gone
Yes, my
public yet.
lord.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty anti-Trump, but he's
Your,
not on
your
that level,
command.
right?
Yes,
My lord.
Let's not descend to
Yes,
hyperbole.
yes,
you know?
my lord. My liege. Yes, yes, my lord.
Any catapults? I don't see any catapults. That's a good
Yes,
thing.
yes, my
Yes.
lord. Yes, yes.
Your will,
Yes,
sire.
my lord.
Yes.
Yes, my lord. Work complete.
Doing okay, doing okay.
My lord.
What if there's some luck involved in what they build?
Your bidding? Yes. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. My liege, your bidding?
Yes. I know it's random. They didn't build... They built a catapult last time. And that catapult is why I lost.
Work
Yes.
complete.
I've been able to hold off the line so far because I've been able to deal with whatever they're throwing at me.
Yes,
AKA not catapults.
my lord. Your command? Yes, my yes, yes, my lord.
That's a good idea, actually. Of course, Uthor. Jesus Christ. Could you not, like, ruin everything? Is that a thing? Life?
Your
Life is like,
bidding?
no, everything must be ruined. It's like, okay,
Yes.
fine, whatever.
Yes. 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 Your will,
Yes.
sire.
So walls are really wonky because they count as a building like any other building, which means they have to be near a road and they have to be near a building, right? I know, Uthor. I know. It's just, God, I'm so sick of it. I just want to grab a baseball bat and be like, all right, here's the deal. Anybody who introduces a microtransaction to a game is going to be hit over the head with this until you stop.
Your
Yes.
will.
When I stop hitting you over the head with this is dependent entirely on when you
Yes,
stop putting
my lord.
microtransactions in your games. What? What?
Your will,
Yes.
sire.
What the hell? Okay. Oh god, like imagine this
Yes.
AI and this overall structure, but it's like
Yes.
StarCraft 2 units.
Your
Yes.
will.
Yeah, it's their death and decay equivalent. It's actually not all that damaging to buildings, thankfully.
Work
Your
complete.
bidding?
Okay, so let's get some good stuff going. Do I even want to? I don't need knights. And I don't want clerics. I just get a...
Yes, my lord.
stuff going.
Your command. Yes. Your will, sire. My lord. Your bidding. Yes, my lord. My lord. Yes, my lord. Your will, sire. Yes. Your bidding. Yes. My
Let's
lord.
leave that as is for right now. This is funny. Increases damage of footmen, knights, clerics, conjurers, scorpions, and water elementals. Interesting spread.
My liege. Yes.
Yeah, I
my
think we're
lord.
going to focus all in on archers. All hydralisks all the
Your
time.
bidding. Yes. Your will,
Yes,
Sorry,
sire.
boring,
Yes.
but I mean, start with this level.
Yes, my lord. Your bidding. Yes.
Yeah, like, all right, Mr. Scorpion, I know you've just come into existence. Here, hold this sword. I want you to use this against the enemy, okay? Okay, good talk.
My liege. Yes, my lord. My liege. Yes. Your bidding.
The stinger. Use the stupid sword. Okay, fine. Yeah, we just glue the sword to the stinger. It's like, here,
Your
use
will,
this.
sire.
Okay,
Your
fine.
Your command. My lord. Bidding. Work. Your bidding. Yes, my lord. Yes. Yes. My liege. Yes, my lord. Your bidding. Yes, my lord.
Should be enough. We're gonna need a lot more lumber, though. We've already got 4 people on lumber. We're about to have 5 on lumber. You hand the scorpion a sword, as the jailer wills.
Work complete. Yes. Yes, my lord.
Do not concern yourself with such trifles. Merely continue to do the jailer's bidding. Okay. 600. So I need 600 wood before I can really progress. Although I guess I could start now. Ink. Any catapults? No. Okay, good.
We are under attack.
Well, you're dead.
Your command, my lord, my lord. Your bidding, yes, my
The
lord.
range on that is stupid. Did you see that? Look at how far away he hit that.
Yes. Your bidding, my lord, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Oh my god, he's still doing it. What are you doing? What are you doing, you jackass?
My lord. Yes, my lord.
I'm being a dick.
My liege. Yes, my lord. Yes.
Sword peons. Oh my god, there we go. That's it. It's like Europeans, but even better. Yeah, if they poison Cloud my defensive line, I'm dead. It's funny to think about.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Command. My liege.
Going after my freaking farms instead.
My lord. My lord. My lord. Your will, sire. Yes. My lord. Yes. Yes. Your bidding.
Okay. Hopefully this will be enough. Okay, fine. We can take... I'll accept... Jesus Christ, J. Palmer. I will accept a proper remake of Warcraft 3 in exchange for my life for Zilpha.
Yes. Your bidding, my liege.
I will accept that. That is an acceptable cost.
Your bidding. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
That's my reaction to that.
Yes, my lord. My lord. Yes.
What he said.
My lord. Yes, my lord.
Oh, we've run out of lumber.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Okay. Actually, hang on.
Your will, sire. My liege. My yes, my lord. Your bidding. Yes, my lord. My lord. Your bidding. My yes, lord. My lord. Yes, my lord. Your will, sire. Yes, my lord.
Oh my god, what are you guys doing?
Yes. Your will, sire. Lord. Your bidding. Yes. Yes,
okay.
My lord.
Let's grab a save now that we have functionally survived the first round.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Your
yes,
my lord, sire.
Oh yeah, here we go. Let's see that pathfinding in action. Let's go across a bridge.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Okay, that's actually not nearly as bad as I thought it would be.
Yes, my lord. Yes.
Like, it's not great. There's still a little cat herding going on here.
Yes. My liege. Yes. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
I don't actually know where the enemy base is, so I'm just kind of roaming.
Your bidding, my lord.
Oh, hello. This looks promising.
Yes. Yes, my lord. Yes, yes. Yes, my lord. Yes. Yes. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Yes, sire. Yes, my lord. Yes. Yes. Your bidding. Yes. 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 Yes, my lord. Yes, my sire.
I didn't realize we were French, Uthor.
Yes. Bidding. Yes. Yes, my lord.
What do you think the Batrider said? So, first mainstream game with good pathfinding. So let's be clear. The first RTS with good pathfinding, really, was StarCraft 2. I hate to go with that, but that is the answer to that question. But like, games in general, a lot of games didn't really have good pathfinding for a long time. So that's a little bit trickier. Let me think about that for a minute. I'm trying to think, because there's several What am I hitting? I can't even see what I'm attacking. I think there's a second base. There's a lot of RPGs which poked at pathfinding. For example, Baldur's Gate 1 has really bad pathfinding. Had, I should say. They actually touched that up in the modern version. What? Why is this guy not dying? Why is this guy not dying? Why is... Oh my god, what the hell was that? 2010, I believe, actually, Zara. But don't quote me on that. I think it's around there. No, never mind. I remember it. The Warlocks, instead of having a heal, have, like, the ability to make someone invincible, but, like, they still take damage. They just can't die or something. I remember that now. It's actually a pretty useless ability, especially in the hands of the player. So I don't really use that very often. Stop. Stop! Shoot! Shoot her! As the meme goes. God. Lol, Luthor. I think you actually have to open that before. But lol. No, J-Bomber. I don't. I mean, granted, Blizzard was already known for having some kind of story focus. Not a lot, just some. Blackthorn is actually a pretty good example of that. A lot of people forget Blackthorn actually has a story. But honestly, and I hate to say this, Blizzard didn't have story until Metzen. Now, he wasn't their only good writer. In fact, there's arguably better writers that came after him. But before him, they didn't really have writers. Period. You know what I mean? I hate to just give it to StarCraft 2. Yeah, true, Luthor. Remember, Ratchet & Clank 1 and 2 had no writers. At all. They just, that wasn't a thing they did.
Yes, my lord. My lord, your will, sire. Yes. Yes, yes. Yes. My lord, yes. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, my lord. My yes, my lord.
There we go. Jeez Louise. Okay.
The forces of darkness have been soundly defeated.
Yay.
Runners have arrived and informed you of grave news. King Lane lies dead this day, assassinated by the treacherous Garona at Stormwind Keep. His last command was that you should assume the mantle of war leader and end this battle that has drained the land of its resources and now its king. Scouts report that deep within the Black Morass lies one of Blackhand's darkest seats of power, the Temple of the Damned. No peasants dare approach the vile temple, and only the bravest of your soldiers have agreed to accompany you on this mission. You must strike boldly and without air, for there will be no reinforcements.
Another no build. That's 3 in 12 missions. Wow. I guess that's not that offset. It's just, wow.
My liege. My liege. Your
Yes.
will, sire.
Whoops, I muted. I want you, this is it. I want you to imagine for a moment. I remember this mission. This is the one I was referencing earlier. I want you to imagine that you can only control 4 of these guys at a time. That's...
My yes.
it was originally intended to be just like a fun
Yes.
little thing, Moog, so I'm glad somebody
yes,
likes
my
it.
lord. Yes. Yes, my lord.
Your
Yes,
will,
my
sire.
lord. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Yeah, no control groups either, by the way.
Yes, my lord.
And there's
Yes,
no
my
drag
lord.
select.
My lord.
So you have to select every individual unit individually.
Yes, my lord. Yes. Yes, my lord. Yes.
Okay, I think I know which mission this is. Pretty
Yes.
sure,
Yes.
pretty
Yes,
sure.
my lord. My lord. Yes, my lord. My liege. Yes, my lord. My lord. Yes.
My lord. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised, Uthor.
My lord. Yes. My lord. Yes.
You'll notice that a lot more work was put into Warcraft 1 than 2.
Your will,
Yes.
sire.
I mean, I think they could do more work with 1. But at least, if we're being honest, this qualifies as a remaster, and it is objectively a better game, right? Like, the score of this is higher than the original would be,
Yes.
by a
My
not
liege.
insubstantial amount.
Your bidding. My lord. My lord. Yes. Your bidding.
Yes.
My liege.
Yrr?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, I'll be back after dinner.